Welcome, guys.
Good evening, good afternoon.
We are in the season of winter. Winter's here.
Autumn, actually. As Americans call it, far.
Far.
Yeah.
When
We're
fall
actually in
comes.
autumn, you know.
I know, it's mad. I don't know why, but sometimes I just get mixed up. Winter, autumn.
Yeah.
It's very strange. But yeah, it's the cold season.
It's cold, isn't it? It's
the
cold.
best season.
The best season, the best kind of weather, man.
No worrying about sweating.
And exactly, you take one step and your whole t-shirt is just showing patches. It's a bit mad.
Well, today we're gonna do another reaction review, whatever you want to call it.
And this one I'm excited for because, again, as we were just saying, Mr. Joe Budden, I haven't heard from him, I haven't listened or looked out for him since that whole debacle that went down. Was it this year or last year?
It was this year.
Is it this year? Earlier this year?
Mad.
Yeah. I actually haven't watched any of his stuff yet for some reason.
The band broke up.
Yeah, the band has broken up, but I want to see what he's saying.
Indeed. Cool. It's called Not Caring About What People Think, especially coming from this guy.
Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be some shots there. There's gonna be some shots, but
100%.
let's see.
Why can't we talk about Lizzo? Because Ice is scared. Y'all can talk all y'all want. All right, the conversation really isn't about Lizzo. This is my real conversation. Let me open it up. And I'm not talking about cyberbullying. I get it. I'm not talking about none of that. But how many times do you get to cry into your phone? Because I want to know. And then I want to know how many times I've used up of mine. Because I'm going to use this. I'm doing it.
I'm not a fan of anybody doing that.
Me either.
Because it looks staged, right? Even when Tyrese did it, I'm like, yo, you look like a fool. Right?
Friend of the show, Tyrese. That wasn't me.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it looks staged.
See, this is why this guy straight away, like, this guy, bro, he's too quick. But wait, that's true, you know what they say. When have you ever been in a situation that something mad has happened, or you're crying or something, and then you feel like you need to come and cry on the phone?
Public, yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Bro, that is staged. Nobody can tell me that's not staged.
We're not just
Nah, Tyrese is your man.
No, but why he ain't yours? You just,
I don't know.
y'all ain't got no.
Nah, I don't got no smoke with him.
All right.
Fam, no, I'm just, bruh. If he was my man,
maybe Sweet Lady was yours first.
Let's Fam, I could be a friend of yours. I could be your dude, your homeboy, your home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you do some bullshit, be able to call you on your bullshit. Be able to say, nah, nigga, you did. Right? So again, if Tyrese was my homeboy, I should be able to say, yo, first of all, I'm gonna murder you on the phone. You my nigga, I'm gonna tear your ass up. But what I'm saying is I should be able to like, yo, dog, it looks disingenuous when you are walking, holding your phone in your face, getting the right angles as you're crying.
It look like I gotta.
When you're really crying and you really in your feelings, the last thing you wanna be.
Agreed.
Nigga, I want to be in a corner somewhere trying to get my mind right. I don't want to be making sure I got the right angles. Like, that looks disingenuous.
Now, let me ask you a question. That's when the new generation says that we can't tell people how to grieve.
I agree.
Or how to...
Now, let me ask you a question, Ish. If you're not saying anyone is, but if you're searching for sympathy and support, whatever you want to call it, and you're crying, you probably want the phone in your face, right?
Not me.
No, I'm saying if someone...
Okay.
No,
I want everybody to see this because I want them to feel sorry
because
for
those same people that are making you feel a certain type of way be the same people that you want support from. I'm calling my real friends if I need support.
Lizzo is not the first or last artist to cry in their phone.
At all.
This is going to continue to happen.
Indeed.
Right? But this is where I'm conflicted. As someone that critiques music and industry culture or whatever the I do, I was a little conflicted when she began to cry because she's a beautiful woman and you never want to see a woman cry.
Right. Indeed.
You start there. If that's your baseline, you're like, all right, well, let me see what's going on here. I noticed she recently put out a song with Cardi B. I know the song received a lot of flack. When I saw her crying, I was so glad that we didn't mention that topic. Because I had it written down on the last part to talk about this record and what I thought about it. But when I saw how hard the criticism of the record was hitting her, it's like, why bother? Like, it's not that important.
Right.
Now, the people that it should be important to, the fans and the label, that's where I would urge you not to cry in your phone. Because regardless of what people think of that song, good, bad, or indifferent, the label job is to get that song going.
And I think it is doing well. I think it's
Well, Cardi came to her aid, came to her defense, spoke up for her, posted some stats that said the song is doing well. But none of that, what's real don't matter if what's being said is getting to you internally.
Right.
But your label still has to work this record. So now the attention is on cyberbullying, it's on you crying, it's on the negative aspect of the record. It's making people's jobs a little harder. Like, why is Cardi a megastar having to tweet like, and you know, because Cardi, right, comes from, y'all talking, it's getting to me, but I'm myself online, so I'm going to tell y'all SMD. SMD, I'm trying not to say it, we're trying to have a nice, clean podcast. But Cardi get on the social to say SMD, right?
Charles, you know
My thing is, if you stand on SMD, then you on SMD for the criticism when it comes. Lizzo has been on body liberation. I'm me, free expression. I'm at the Lakers game like this. When you're on that hill,
You gotta be prepared for
that's the hill.
Right, true.
And I don't want to sound like an ignorant man.
No, I ain't want to sound insensitive neither.
Yeah,
This is why I ain't want to say nothing about her. But like, yo.
But we're not really talking about her. We just talking about.
So that's a quick one. What you said before, prior, you know,
Yeah.
you don't want to see a woman cry, etc. I think that touches on another subject, but the woman's privilege of women definitely have more leeway than men when it comes to saying and doing things.
Yeah.
Because of their reason, either it's that time of the month, they're feeling emotional,
Yeah.
or they are the more emotional, being. They have more leeway, or they could be pregnant. All these different kind of scenarios.
Yeah.
But if a man is doing it, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
Personally, you shouldn't anyway on social media, but there's less leeway. You're way less likely to get away with it.
Yeah, 100%. And that just fundamentally comes down to the fact that it is a fact, and it is something that is what it is. Men are not allowed to be emotional. Men are not allowed to publicly be emotional anyway, kind of thing. So
it's frowned upon.
Yeah, it's frowned upon. It's frowned upon. So again, I'm not surprised when a woman, whether it's on, again, you see a lot of these reality TV shows and all this kind of stuff, which is the reason why sometimes I do tune into some of these reality shows, because they're very insightful and apologies. They're very insightful in just seeing how the world is working. But again, men are not allowed to cry.
It's a strong juxtaposition, and a word I learned last year. Strong dichotomy.
Ooh, A-star English.
I got a B actually, but
A-star, man. It's like getting that paper remarked. Come on.
No, because society has been trying to encourage men to be more open.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, it's like man up.
100%.
Yeah.
Let's see what these lot say.
Deal with. See, as niggas is dealing with it. This is not just gender specific. Like, if you're an artist in the new era today, you have to deal with what is being said to you, even if it's from a small pond, and how it makes you feel. I tell a story all the time. Stack Bundles used to want to kill the niggas. AllHipHop.com, So.com. He used to want to jump through the screen with a weapon. I would be laughing. Yo, dog, relax. The social media culture is one that people had to get with. People had to understand. You didn't just learn it. So it's a broader conversation than just Lizzo and how she feels about the backlash from her song, is what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I'm saying in general though, like, it's kind of like what I tell y'all when I say I don't read the comments. Just because everybody's not gonna like you. Period. And if you can understand that, then the negativity, I'm speaking for me, may not really affect you as much. Like, I agree.
Sorry, just to pause there, this woman. It just reminds me again of what Gary Vee said. You block out the hate, you also block out the praise.
Yeah.
You stay steady, you stay level-headed.
Yeah.
Because either way will make you very much imbalanced.
100%. 100%.
You know, and that one advice of like not reading comments, that I think that's good.
Bro, I don't understand why some of these celebrities still read comments. Why are you reading
there,
comments?
going back and forth?
I don't know. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Me, if I ever reach a stage like that, you think I am looking at people's comments. Bruv, what am I looking there? Because I know someone is going to have something to say. Even if I'm the most perfect, righteous person in this world, somebody's going to say something. 100%. Someone's going to not like you. 100%. And if I'm somebody that's weak-minded or something, why would I expose myself to that?
Exactly that, yeah.
That's why, again, sometimes I don't feel sorry for some of these people because, again, I get it. People are doing all these hate comments and stuff, but again, you don't need to view it.
I succumb to that, yeah.
Ultimately, switch off your comments. If you
no,
switch it off.
No, I agree. I agree.
Y'all all not gonna like me. So what? I'm still here. I'm doing my job. Yeah. So I'm something that I'm built
I said I have to stay moisturized.
I'm super big on. Right. When you sign up for this,
all right, Joe. Yeah, maybe get the point.
It's not just music.
Because we bask in the praise.
Right.
Why is it so focus on them as well?
One of the other comments,
must be switched off or
right?
something.
So
they must have been doing something.
Just my opinion.
Because why is it just on that camera?
The arena. Once you start dancing, my nigga, you're gonna trip sometimes, right? So you gotta deal with that. Yeah. It's part of like you gotta deal with it. It comes with the territory. So if you're gonna take the good, you gotta take the bad. Yeah.
Particularly
the gig is literally the gig.
Particularly if you're very successful, there's gonna be even more people.
As we're like flat out, they don't care. And if you let them wait until they're adults to realize that, this is what you get. You get people that can't take these criticisms. You get people breaking down because, oh my God, this person who I don't know who they are said they don't like me.
Yep.
Oh my God, what do I do? Like, I said all the time, every time these rappers get mad when I don't like your music, I'm like, dude, you are rich with millions of fans. I'm not in your lane. I stock sneakers. Why the think? And nobody answers that. I've asked them themselves.
No, we answer it all the time.
No, I'm talking about I've asked the rappers themselves. Like, yo, why do you care what a sneaker stocker think when all these publications hold you up? You win these awards. Everybody's rich as hell. Why does my opinion even register on your radar? You shouldn't care. Yeah, I'd have just blocked you.
Well, there are certain people that go out of their way to say the most.
They care.
Yeah.
They care. No, when some people are just ignorant with it, though, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
some people go too far.
Like, if you just say, all right, cool.
Right.
Yeah. But every 3 days, you just out here. People are catching wind of it. It's getting retweeted. I can see how it would be a little. Again, these are people's art. Like, this is somebody's art. Right? That they're trying to put out to the world. They feel, they bust their ass in the studio, they whatever, to give it to the people, and you just have somebody constantly critiquing it. Your opinion is your opinion, but you don't gotta run with it.
I would say this too, that I think that when you react and cry, it's about to be worse, bro.
Yeah.
It's
They are mean, yo.
They're gonna get meaner.
They are mean, bro. I've been saying since, and Joe always hated this rule. I've been saying the number one rule of social media is don't react. The second you show them a reaction, you open the floodgates.
Yeah.
Now people that don't even mean this shit is gonna say that and done.
Just in life as well. I swear, man. It's one of the there's something you just pick up, like you just thankfully you actually know. Because just in life as well, the moment you give your energy and time to something, you know, you even allow yourself to start just fall in that rabbit hole that you don't know where it's gonna end. Sometimes it's just not worth spiral, man. Yeah, it's easier said than done. It's true. Sometimes it is, but it's the best thing.
Yeah, honestly, again, for me, it always still comes down to if you know that you can't handle these things, don't expose yourself to it.
Yeah,
don't expose yourself to it.
Self-awareness again.
That's what it comes down to.
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to. But people don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that.
Fantasy, Disneyland.
Gosh.
Again, some people don't have that in them.
And
Some
that's
people,
what I said. Some people they're not built. I remember when Twitter first came around, and I was hearing people explain, like managers and publicists explain to their clients, get on Twitter. And you know what they would tell them? Yo, it lets you interact with your fans. But you're not telling them the other side.
Right.
And that was mistake one. So niggas like, oh, all right, I'll get on here. I get to interact with everybody that like me, all my fans. Whoa.
You also got to interact with people that don't like you.
Or not even interact, but I got to see them.
Right.
Before, they never saw that. You got to think about it. Artists never saw the masses that don't like them.
Right.
There was never
they don't come to the shows.
They're not coming to your shows.
Right.
They didn't have any outlets in any magazines and all that. You might get one critic here or there, but you're not seeing multitudes of people say, I don't like.
I think it was different.
I don't like this.
I think it was different. I think our artists
insecure as
that like. I mean, you had people that liked you and didn't like you.
but you didn't.
Today is different, yo.
You did not
because
know
these niggas don't like you and they find it their business to torment you. It's different. It's yo. If I don't like you, I'm not supporting nothing you doing.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Ish.
Today, these niggas get a kick out of tormenting somebody.
But you know what? The second you show them that it get to you, all you're saying is keep doing it, please. Look at art. Hold on.
Nuts, so I'm not going to put that off on the artist. I'm not going to put that off on the artist that they can't be emotional or sensitive about
these things. And I say, you know what? You just want a reaction. See, my thing is this.
And
hold on, real quick.
It's easy for you to say
real quick,
because you were on the other side of that.
Let me just say this. My belief in any of this, being in control of yourself. Now, if I know for a fact the only thing you want out of me is a reaction, all that means is don't give it to you. That's it. Because the second I give you the reaction, I lost. So even if you do get to me, I might put the phone down and say whatever, but I'm never going to let you see that you got to me.
I'm in agreement.
Now, other people can't do that, but what happens... Let me finish real quick. What happens is they see they don't get to you. Damn, I can't get this one. It gets boring. They move on to the next one.
Not everybody.
Fam, listen, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back with the best Teen Summit episode you've ever seen.
That's a great combo.
No, again,
you're too serious.
It's a great combo, but it's not that y'all too serious. It's a great combo, but there's no way for y'all to finality.
I'm gonna give him a little bit. I'm gonna give him a. I think your stance is that because again, you've been on the other side. You've been the critic, right? And then you just showed me with some fan that literally, dog, they don't stop. That person does not stop. So you can't say, yo, when they'll go away, because everybody don't go away. And again, I think we are in a society that is different because you can stand behind your computer and be an internet bully, right? You can talk about people's clothes, their kids, their parents, their whatever.
They think you'll never see them.
Because you won't, most likely.
You're not going to see them. You unless they make themselves available like you, you're not going to see them.
You can with the right, you can see people if you want to see them. I'll put it that way.
On site.
But I just think it's cowardly. I just think that
it is.
Even dog.
No question.
Patreon, you gotta pay.
Right.
You gotta pay. Mm-hmm. People are paying to get on Patreon to critique some.
Those kind of people are losers.
I'm paying.
Or I was just going to say, or I paid and I got to write down.
This is how
people are actually doing that.
You can critique, right? Because constructive criticism is dope.
Right.
Like, y'all, I think y'all lost y'all way on that particular topic. Yo, I think you shouldn't do this. I think you shouldn't do that. That's cool. When you get up there to specifically be mean, every single on YouTube, there are people that every single episode got something to say, or on Instagram, every post.
See, but this is
crazy to me.
It's crazy to me that that's crazy to you. That's kind of my problem. Yo, we have to share the world with mean people. We have to share the world with people that think different, the idiots, the uninformed, the ignorant. We got to share.
Emotionally distressed. This is how they're getting
there.
So and not to play devil's advocate, because that's not what I'm here to do. But when some people see the crying, we don't respond. Not we, but they don't respond. So empathetically to that.
I agree.
The world is not just y'all's sensitive people. Like, so for them to be able to behave like, oh my God, I don't understand it. I get it, because mental health is important. But at what point do we recognize that we do have to share the world with people that aren't so like-minded? And what do we do to combat that? Not combat it as in resist it. We have to coexist. What do we do to serve ourselves so that we don't put ourselves in a position that we're crying at the words of a don't know Lizzo, never met Lizzo, don't know where her heart, head, mind, soul, spirit is. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully that got out right.
No, that's great.
All right, good.
That was good. And I agree with that.
Good.
Like, I don't say whatever. But again, everybody's not the same. And I understand that.
Yeah.
That's just it. Everybody's not the same.
Love and prayers to Lizzo.
Of course.
Never want to see anybody crying in no
I
phone.
don't know.
She cries a lot in the phone.
Joe Biden.
Why is this guy like this, man? This guy's a menace.
You can't knock nobody out how they release. But
I cry a lot too. I mean, I just don't record it because I'm left-handed. So that angle is never like
This guy.
I cried one time.
My days.
I ain't trying to be funny.
Days.
Why? The last time I did this was the re-release of Purple Rain in the theaters. Prince. I went with my mom. Trying what you want me to do. Let me get out my phone. Hold on.
Yeah, that's my what part she said is my point.
But it's my point too. I don't normally think like that. But in that moment, for me, I know how much Prince means to my mom. I know how much by just handing it down to me means to me. I'm crying in the theater with my mom on the re-release like it was a moment, so I wanted to tape it. But then when I looked at it, just enjoy the moment.
Yeah. But you don't
have to do so. I erased it, and I didn't do that.
And you have some people who are the exact opposite of that. Is I gotta show everybody that the moment. Yep. Like I go on vacation. That's the problem.
I'm trying to not be so. I'm trying to not be so.
You got
exposed, accessible. I'm trying to not overshare too much in the new year. Not even overshare, but share. Like, I just be sharing.
Yes.
Like, when you think the world is like a nice place and people are nice,
you're giving them the
people are cool.
I've been saying
you just
this
get
for
to talking and vibing and
when you think that people are happy for your relationship, your success,
they're not.
Your birth of your child, your promotion, your business, your ideas,
they're not. They're actually not. They're actually not.
Sorry, no.
Fam, people need to stop thinking like the world is a nice place. It's not. Bro. People are not. People are not nice. You.
And that's why people are let down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not to say you need to think bad of everyone. Obviously, man, there are a lot of great human beings. You know, there's family and friends that do really care.
Yeah.
But most of the time, that's not the case.
Honestly.
It's not.
Honestly. And I feel like I'm privileged to come from, and again, a lot of us Africans come from a background where our parents have instilled in us that it's not everything that everyone needs to know.
Exactly.
And again, this stemmed a lot from I don't know. A lot of it came from like faith and like supernatural events that were going on and stuff like that. That's where it stemmed from. But I was always told, their upbringing, like I was always told that don't share everything with everybody.
Yes.
Like yes, you got this, you succeeded in this or whatever. Not everybody is looking at you and happy for you. Some people are going to see that and now going to start trying to pray for your downfall. Come on, so don't expose yourself to that.
Exactly that. Well, there's only a minute left. So let's see.
Nigga, no.
I told Shorty when we went out Saturday. I said. Cause she's one.
She said, "Yo, I gotta switch this money from the savings if you're gonna keep that."
She's one that loves to, she loves to do the Instagram thing. And I said, "Look, before we even left the house, I said, check this out. I'm never gonna tell you what to do and not do on your socials. I said, I just got one thing though, but don't post nothing where we are until after we left."
So you told her what to do, all right?
She's like, "Okay, I get it." I was like, "That's it. Like, you can rock out, but whatever you do, post it after we leave. So when we leave this spot and go to the next one, then you can post that, whatever."
Interesting. I didn't catch that one. Why?
Just in case someone wants to do something to you, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Kind of thing. So you're still gonna be one step ahead of them.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. That's another MIA behavior.
It is. It is.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
But yeah, man. I mean, for me, again, personally, I'm somebody that I actually absolutely don't care what people think. I don't care if you think I'm a waste man. You feel like this guy is this or that. That kind of stuff doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as being thick-skinned. Nothing that anybody really says will ever touch me. Yeah. But if you know that you're a person that stuff like that does get to you, then take yourself out of that kind of setting.
Exactly that.
Take yourself out of that kind of setting.
Exactly. There's
no point of come and cry on socials and all this kind of stuff, because again, like, people honestly don't care, and people are not going to now all of a sudden start to show you empathy because of that.
Yeah, classic saying, if it's too hot, get out of the kitchen.
Honestly, if it's too hot, get out of the kitchen. Or even stand away from the cooker at least.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to still be in the kitchen, at least stay away from the gas. Like, just...
Exactly that. But, wow, that's, again, one other topic conversation that definitely needs to be shared, you know, with other people in a room. But yeah, very thoughtful, very... I hope, well, unfortunately not most of us are going to get it, but I hope many people in our society, our culture, you know, really understand this. It's really key, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Comments, the conversation continues.
Yep.